Ooh, take a look at this word. Let's. Let's. Do you know what this word means? Well, this is a word that native English speakers use all the time. It's very common. But I don't think English learners use this word as much as native speakers. So I want to help you understand what this word means and how you can use it more in your daily speech, right? So if you like getting lessons like this, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel right down there. Okay, so let's is a contraction. A contraction. What is a contraction? A contraction means when we take two words and we make them into one word with an apostrophe. Okay, so let's is a contraction for let us. Let us, okay? What does let mean? Do you know what let means? Well, let means allow in most situations, okay? Like, look at this. This boy says, "Mom, let me pour the milk." Let me pour the milk, right? That means allow me to pour the milk, right? The mother is pouring the milk, but sometimes kids like to do adult things, right? So, maybe the boy will pour the milk. Maybe he'll spill it all over the table, all over the kitchen, right? So he wants his mom to allow him to pour the milk. Let me pour the milk. Okay. But the word let's actually doesn't really have anything to do with allow. It's a very different idea. Okay, let's look at an example. Let's go shopping. Okay, that woman tells her husband, "Hey, let's go shopping." So let's means together. Let's go together, right? Now, I think a lot of English learners in this situation would say, "I want to go shopping," or "we must go shopping," or "we should go shopping." Okay. Now, you could say, "I want to go shopping," or "we should go shopping." Must, we don't really use that word. That's sort of an old-fashioned English word. Okay, but you could say this one or this one. But I think what English learners are trying to say in this situation is they're trying to say, let's go shopping. Hey, let's go shopping. It's a suggestion, right? For example, what should we do today? Maybe this husband asks his wife, "What should we do today?" And she says, let's go shopping. Let's go shopping, right? So it's a suggestion. It's saying that they should go together shopping. We should go shopping. But it's just very common to say let's go shopping. Let's go on a walk. Let's watch a movie. Let's have Chinese food for supper. Let's go to a Chinese restaurant. Okay, so it's very, very common. Okay, let's look at this situation. Let's let the kids go for a sleepover to the Tillman's place on Friday so that we can have a night to ourselves. Okay, let's say this wife tells her husband, "Let's let the kids go for a sleepover to the Tillman's place on Friday so that we can have a night to ourselves." Okay, what does this mean? Let's let. Okay, that means let's allow the kids to go for a sleepover. Okay, do you know what a sleepover is? That's when kids go to their friend's house to spend the night. Okay, it's a fun activity. Did you ever go to your friend's place for a sleepover when you were a kid? I did. When I was a kid, I would go to my friends' houses for sleepovers. It's a fun thing that kids like to do. Okay, so the Tillman's place, that means the Tillman's house. Okay, this is a last name. These are, a family name, right? The Tillmans. Okay, their last name is Tillman. So the Tillman's place, that means house. Okay, the Tillman's place on Friday so that we can have a night to ourselves. Okay, sometimes parents, like to be alone without their kids, right? So maybe they want to spend a night, just the two of them. Maybe they want to watch some movies or something like that. So the kids can go to the Tillmans' place and have fun, and they can enjoy some peace and quiet at home, right? So the husband might say, let's watch the new Star Wars movie. Let's watch the new Star Wars movie. Okay, let's. Okay, that's a suggestion. Yeah, let's watch the new Star Wars movie. Okay, now you'll notice that the word let's is always at the beginning, right? It's always at the beginning of the sentence. Can we put it in the middle of the sentence somewhere? Well, look at this. I don't think let's watch that movie. I don't think let's watch that movie. Okay, we can't say this. This is wrong. We have to say this. I don't think we should watch that movie. I don't think we should watch that movie. Okay, we have to say we should. We can't say let's in the middle of the sentence like this. Let's look at another example. Yeah, I think let's let the kids go for a sleepover. Yeah, I think let's let the kids. Okay, this is wrong. We can't say this. We can't put let's here in the middle. We have to say this. Yeah, I think we should let the kids go for a sleepover. Yeah, I think we should let the kids go. Okay, so do you see that? This can be a little bit confusing, right? Let's, once you know what it means, then you might be tempted to put it somewhere else in the sentence, but you can't. It has to go at the beginning of the sentence, right? If you want to put it in the middle, then you have to say this instead of let's. Okay, so that's one meaning of the word let's. It's like a suggestion. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's let the kids go to, the movies or for a sleepover or something. So it's just a suggestion. Okay, now the second meaning is this. Let's say. You hear me say this a lot in my lessons. Let's say, because I like to give examples, right? Sometimes I'm talking and then I want to give you an example. So I say, let's say, right, to introduce my example. So this means suppose or imagine that, or for example, right? Imagine that, right? So we're imagining a situation, or suppose blah, blah, blah. Okay, it means we're going to be talking about something sort of relating to the point I'm trying to make, right? Let's say Maxime Bernier becomes the next Prime Minister of Canada. Would Canada's relationship with the US improve or deteriorate? Deteriorate means to get worse. Okay, so here I'm just imagining. Let's say, okay, and we all know this is not the Prime Minister of Canada. But if I say, let's say, that means I'm now talking about a hypothetical situation. Okay, a hypothetical situation. This means not real. We're imagining. We're supposing, right? Suppose Maxime Bernier becomes the next Prime Minister of Canada. Now, he could become the next Prime Minister, right? I'll make more lessons about him in the future because Canadian politics is pretty interesting these days. So in the future, I'll make more lessons about Canadian politics. But let's say it means like the hypothetical situation. We're talking about something that's not real right now. Okay, so that's the meaning of let's. Okay, the first meaning is just you're giving a suggestion, right? Let's go to the park. Let's order pizza for supper. Okay, and then the second meaning is like giving an example. Imagine that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's the meaning. Now, at the beginning of this lesson, I said that let's is a contraction for let us. Okay, let us, let's. So they should have the same meaning, right? They should mean the same thing. Well, English is sometimes really confusing and doesn't make sense. So I want to give you an example, okay? Let's go. Let's go. What does that mean? That means, hey, let's go. Let's go on a walk. Let's go to the movies. Let's go to a restaurant, okay? so this is a suggestion. But look at this. Let us go. Let us go. Does this mean the same thing as this? No, it doesn't. It means something very different. Very different. Okay, let's say these two people are in jail. They're in prison, right? They might say, let us go. Let us go. That means release us. Release us or allow us to leave. Hey, let us go. Let us help. Help, let us go, right? Let us go. They can't say, let's go. Help, let's go. No, they can't say that. They have to say, let us go. Let us go. So that's crazy, right? Let's go and let us go have different meanings, right? With all the other contractions in English that you know, right? Like it's, it is, right? If I say, it is a nice day outside, or it's a nice day outside, they mean the same thing, right? Or you are beautiful. You're beautiful, right? That means the same thing. But for this, let us and let's, it doesn't, right? So that's crazy. Sometimes English is just nuts. Hey, I want you to make a sentence with the word let's. Let's. Okay, post your sentence down there in the comments, and I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.